Hello, everyone. GameGoddessFee here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Can you hear me, Plum?
I don't got my mic.
How you don't have your mic? Really do.
You know, unhooked.
But yeah, we are back tonight with more Ace Attorney. I hope you all been having a wonderful day. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and go stream this again. I've been trying to give myself a little break, you guys. I really haven't been playing the game, actually, so... USB, oh, that's your mic. I thought you had did something to the stream. But haven't been playing Zelda lately. That's strange for me not to play a Zelda game, but like Plum said, what I've been playing, Plum?
You right now? I like that.
But I guess I could get back on the grass one day soon. Not now, but one day soon. And I'm enjoying playing Ace Attorney as well. So I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'd appreciate it.
Did you do anything with the shoes?
Yes, I did.
Ooh.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah.
I'll do it again just in case. 1 second, you guys. Okay, there you go. Make sure that the audio matches up with the game. I have to do that with this sometimes, or the audio be so off. All right, so we have Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, episode 5, Turnabout, Ablaze, middle Shi-Long Lang pushes back. And yeah, I want to give a birthday shout out to my girl Tamika. Happy birthday. All right, but let's go. I can't hear. I think I have my mic down because it be all in my ears. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Happy Friday to you. I'm glad you made the stream. All right, March 14th, 7:44 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis Lobby. How's it going tonight, Dave?
Count off. Count off.
You tired today, ready to go home. I don't know what, yeah, if you like that day, I don't know what I was tripping off of this morning. Got up at 6 o'clock thinking it was 7 o'clock. About to clock in for work real early. I was so mad I lost my hour. Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? It's this blind. Would it be wrong if I spoil stuff? I assume, yeah, but I think I ask anyway. Well,
Tell her the ending of the game.
I haven't. This is blind. Now, my son, that's why he's on here too. He's played it, but I haven't played it. I haven't played it, so yeah. And my viewers, they haven't played it either. Yeah, some of them haven't played it either, so I'd appreciate no spoilers, Kelsey. You said I was tripping, Dave. Yes, I was. I was so mad. It's 6 o'clock, and then what stopped me from clocking in is I had turned on the TV, and I always have the TV on, and it said 6 o'clock. I'm like, 6 o'clock. But anyway, okay, that's you, Plum.
I did it.
So you're surprised that someone like Miles is friends with Larry, right? Him and yeah, cause Larry is a goofball. I played all the other games. You know, what have we played? We played
1, 2, 3, Apollo, and Dual Destinies. That's it.
We didn't finish the other one. What was the other one? The
Apollo Genesis.
yeah.
We gotta go back to that one after this.
Yeah, I think we had how many cases left with Apollo Justice?
We just got to play Spirit of Justice, and then we'll be done with that.
Yeah, so all the rest of them, and I haven't made it out to the end of this game either. So,
wait. Can you spoil the Great Ace Attorney for her? Just spoil all of that.
Have you played the Great Ace Attorney, Kelsey?
That's the best one.
He want me to play that too on the channel. I said I don't mind playing the Great Ace Attorney as well.
She wanted to play her Android game. She wanted Android so bad. I was like,
with y'all, he is missing Phoenix. He is missing Phoenix Wright.
No, I'm not.
He haven't even. Have you finished this game yet?
No.
He haven't even finished the whole game yet. They have a Professor Layton Ace Attorney game. Have you played that?
I have it downloaded on my 3DS, but I haven't played it.
Pluminator said he has it downloaded on his 3DS, but he haven't played it. That's another installment.
Yo, it's a spin-off with Professor Layton. I heard it's a mixture of the two, which could be interesting. But it's on the 3DS, and it's not anything else, which is garbage, but whatever.
You could probably simulate it. What you think?
You mean emulate?
Emulate it, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we could probably emulate it. What you think?
I have a hacked 3DS, and I'm just saying, the 7 Seas is a way better place to get games than eBay and shit.
Well, I will try to check that out, Kelsey. I appreciate it.
Y'all know what H-Shop is? We should.
Let's go. Let's go.
I already said this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Run! So they have a new Professor Layton game coming out next year. Does he know about that?
Oh my god, that's
you
funny.
Know?
Yes. Okay. They and the Nintendo.
Hey, Primordial Slayers, how's it going? Ooh.
And the Nintendo Direct. They revealed that game, and then they never talked about it again.
Dang, is that you? You changed your name.
Shifu.
Really good.
Shifu. Okay, let's stop.
Shifu, 99 callouts, so all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir.
He said, this is the channel for me and my friends collab. I can to sub to you on this channel, and I saw you were streaming. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for subbing on that channel as well. Yeah, I came on tonight. Look, I got me a little nap in after work, and I'm good now. Hope you had a wonderful week.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number one from my right.
Yes, I can't wait.
Sir! Yes, sir! Here, a birthday present for you.
I did it, Daddy. He didn't know what I was talking about. He was like, what you talking about? Yeah, Daddy, we had an inside joke for you.
Let me see, I gotta reach it. You remember I was saying
And that
you was not saying it. She was trying to say ooh. She was saying eewee, eewee. I was like, what is she saying?
whatever. You, Daddy said you want to say ooh woo.
No. Ooh woo.
Okay, let's go.
What? Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you're more of a man than we'll ever be, sir.
Oh, high pitched, huh? I guess it wasn't high pitched enough.
Wait, I got you.
Ew!
Really good.
No.
I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday.
I just shouted out Miss Tamika's birthday. Hey, Game Queen 81, how's it going?
Lang Z says, the cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi, and happy birthday, won't you? Yes, sir! Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us.
It's going well. I appreciate you, Game Queen 81, and I'm gonna subscribe to that channel too, DLT for you after I get off the stream.
Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
What is this? I should probably leave them to their alone time.
How you say that?
All right, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your post.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Dismissed.
Say that again.
I'm gone. Dismissed, sir.
Wait.
What y'all want? Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena, and she's already filled me in.
Have I seen Oshinoko? I have.
Is that idol anime? Is that idol anime? I've heard of it. I seen a horrible scene. I don't think this is. I don't know if this is the anime. I saw she got stabbed, and then the kid ran up to her. Yeah, she got stabbed, and the kid ran up to her, and you had to watch as she slowly died. I was like, "What kind of junk is this?"
I haven't seen it, DLT.
Bro, that scene was traumatizing. I was like, "What is this?" Okay. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your Okay, so I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastan embassy.
And what if I say no?
I said, that's why he be having those nightmares, don't you, Plum?
No.
You said it was random, huh?
Yeah, it was so random. Right? It just looked like a normal anime, and then she got stabbed.
Objection!
Agent Lane, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabast has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? Even amongst my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen, we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean.
How dare you make such assumptions?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Miss Von Karma.
Gross.
Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit strange right now. What do you mean by a bit strange? No one told you? We had an incident in Alabasta as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look, Wolfie, just let us in already. Yeah, they have a love-hate relationship, Kelsey, don't they? She treat him like a big brother. You know how a big brother,
What kind of joke is
a
this?
sister always,
Did you whip your brother?
I didn't whip him, but
Did
you know,
whip your brother?
I wanted to. I'm just playing.
Oh my god. No, I didn't make a voice for him. I don't know his name. I forgot him. Oh my god, I forgot he was okay. I forgot he was okay. What's an old man voice? Is there a problem here, Agent?
You can use that one voice.
I forgot that one. Is there a problem here, Agent? Hey, Agent Light, there's a problem with me.
You're like a young Phoenix Wright right there.
Really? No, it don't.
Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. It is all because I lack the strength to govern well. Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador. You weakling Kirkus! Curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country! What are you? The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang.
Thank you, Kelsey. Kelsey says she likes that voice.
There you see.
Oh, no way!
Oh my god.
There you go.
Ambassador Alba, I ask you to please reconsider letting them into Alabast. What's that? My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babalese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings, completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babal someday. Alright, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway.
All right, you hear that, Mr. Edward? We're in.
Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babal murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babal.
I've seen some of it, Kelsey. I haven't seen them all. All the anime.
She's seen the free episodes they posted and nothing else.
Yeah, I hate that they take them down. I would love to see all of the anime, and I'm not paying no money to see them like that anyway. But
hey, I can tell you later. Okay. You look up 9 anime on animewatch.com and
we can do it later.
Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir! Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better.
What's that?
Shut up.
I didn't know if she was supposed to make a sound or what. What was that?
I have no idea.
Hey, Mr. Edward.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask for a while now, but that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Francisca Von Korma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're the whip lady! You may address me as Miss Von Korma. Miss Von Korma? I leave the investigation of Ablaze in your hands. Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and...
The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about them before I head into Ablaze. Ah, I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Palermo for all that he has done for me. Well, time to look at the still summer.
Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, you looking at that. That's his favorite cartoon. He wake up every Saturday morning.
Does he talk to him?
Yup. I missed my Still Samurai episode! Malicious. Ambassador Palermo, I am in your debt. No, it's nothing. Because it's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice. I will, Ambassador, on my honor. Wow, you're so sensational. You've really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly. No, that's quite alright. Oh well, how about this then? What exactly is it? It's fountain pen ink. Known as Ablaze ink. It's made exclusively in Babal. So this is Ablaze ink. We make it from wit crystal. Look at it. We make it from wit crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink. One dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer. How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to have run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift.
Ablaze ink that I jotted down in my organizer. Special with crystal oil based ink. Limited export because of some specific reason.
Right! Wonderful! I guarantee you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. It's just ink, dude. Shut up. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation. Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. Alright, let's go talk to my sister. Let's go get ripped. Let's go get whipped. You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Hicks, whose help I had requested, was cut down before he completed his task. There is no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct?
It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Ablaze ink? But why are these restrictions on the exports of Boogaboogabeen?
Really good.
But why are there restrictions on the export of Ablaze ink to begin with?
That's classified Interpol info.
Francisca! As your subordinate, I'm a part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
Point taken. Very well. I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Xingfa.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes, as you may have deduced. The counterfeits are being made with Babal's special Ablaze ink, and it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Ablaze ink from real ones Thus, it was only natural for... I said natural for.
Natural.
Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babal. Ablaze Inc. that I updated in my organizer. We already read that.
That's where this document comes into play, correct?
Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Ablaze Inc. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem.
Let me guess. You still haven't yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink.
Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Ablaze embassy, we're looking into the We're looking into the Alabalesian, however it's pronounced, embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden, mark my words, I shall find them. Counterfeit bills that are jotted down in my organizer made with Ablaze ink. They are in circulation at Xingfa. It's hard to tell they're fake.
Well, shall we get going?
Thought they was gone.
What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't get permission to enter Ablaze. Oops. Anyway, so we're going to go gather whatever info we can over on the Ablaze side, okay?
Okay. Alright, Alright, I'm counting on you two.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out clues in Alabaster. Oh, and Mr. Edward, if you happen to come across my phony, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush on over straight away, no matter where you are.
I'll let you know when the time comes. We got on the floor.
What?
We got on the floor.
March 14th, 8:17 p.m. Alabaster Embassy, Ambassador's Office. Is that Master Mask?
Master Mask! Ooh!
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate?
Edgy! Oh, thank the heavens you're here!
Larry doing on here?
I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship! The raven, it appears, poof, and then disappeared, swoosh! And though I am the still samurai, my sword, I'm so confused! I don't know what anything means anymore!
Who is this fruitcake?
Oh, I'm Larry, of the House of... the House of Buzz. Married man of Neo Tokyo, milady.
Now I remember this person is one of your friends, isn't he, Mouse?
Yes, frighteningly enough, he is. Hey, what's up with that answer? Your best bud is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal. What sort of bind are we talking about here? The suspect kind! I accidentally became a suspect in a murder! I see. That is quite the bind.
Not that we're in the least bit surprised.
Yes, I pretty much expected this news. From the instant I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Buss. I've known him since grade school, and for as long as I've known him, he has been the world's largest source of trouble, with a capital T. Hey, what kind of introduction is that? You're so mean, Edgy. If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one. That was uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on. Larry! It was you? You're the one who wrote my Still Samurai autograph? Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece.
What's going on? And why are you beat red?
Sorry. Could you not speak to me right now? Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? Aha. So this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask? Of the murder of a man who has snuck into this embassy, Master Mask 2. Master Mask 2?
They got hit pretty bad at the back of their head, or instead of stab. I don't know.
Only Larry could get himself into yet another Only Larry could get himself into yet another situation as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry is not the type to commit murder. Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Buss is innocent of all the wrongdoing. Shifu, we've identified the victim. Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well? What did I tell you earlier, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way! There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf, and that one is me! So no, you may not take a peek. But Agent Lang! Did you expect him? Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Ah, yes, of course. You let the detective see the file.
Hey, Garrison, how's it going? He said, happy Friday, Miss Felicia. I hope your stream is going super well. And you and Pluminator are enjoying the mysteries. Love the voices. Yeah, thank you. It's been a little minute, but I am glad to see you here. And I hope you are having a wonderful weekday and happy weekend to you as well. He said, my hair is all over the place, but thank you so much. I appreciate you, Garrison. It's nice to chat with you tonight.
Garrison, tell this Zelda YouTuber to play Zelda.
Yeah, Detective Bard. Yeah, the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right? Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You weren't expecting me. Ever since that day 7 years ago, I've chased after the Yatagarasu, non-stop. I have been pressured Interpol and they're keeping me in the loop in case a cord was ever found. What incredible dedication to the case. Detective Bad knows the Yatagarasu's MO very well. And his passion for the chase hasn't died down in these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask, Are you gonna make an ally out of this prosecutor? My only goal is to arrest the Yatagarasu. If he can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share info with him. I am in your debt, Detective Bad. This lollipop real good, by the way. I just want you to know that.
Initial investigation.
About the murder of the Mask 2, would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details? When Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty.
Thank you so much. I haven't been on a lot lately like I used to, but I still enjoy them as well. I like coming on and, you know, entertaining you guys, playing your games that we like to play, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate speaking with you too, Garrison. You always have the best compliments.
Put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos. The Mask 2, he broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another. And I suppose he lost his life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room.
Suspect.
More exactly
Was that man placed under arrest, Detective? Samurai? He was born looking suspicious, but not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless. Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when Yatagarasu showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, for the guests who had been called to sit in them, were empty. A no-show? Who was it that failed to take their seat? The Steel Samurai. Till the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location in his assigned room at the time. And where was he? He was on the roof, with one of his legs down a chimney. That chimney leads directly into this room.
What was Larry doing?
Larry Boss, you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation.
Begin investigation. Alabastian Embassy Ambassador's office.
Well, let's go.
What's wrong with Larry?
Everything.
I told Pluminator I was gonna buy him a Edgeworth suit.
No. No.
He don't like it. Well, yes, he does.
No.
You love Edgeworth and you like his style.
No.
So
What is that? What is that? Yeah.
I like the red suit and
You like his bib?
and I like Agent Lane's coat too. You know.
Really?
Hey, you know I like the fur on my coats and whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad Anime Nation isn't on here. She would have got me if she would have heard me say that.
Mm-hmm.
Anime Nation. Okay, what are we doing, Plum? I guess this person laying here.
Mask 2.
I guess that's not that one guy that used to play Mask the Mask.
What's the name again? I forgot.
I forget his name.
So this is the victim, the Mask 2.
What is with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Master Mask? A few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Yatagarasu?
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. The Mask likes high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about the Mask.
That's all right. I can't even read. That's all right. All I'd probably hear are tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see. In any case, let's get started here, shall we? I won't rest until I've inspected every bit look granny. Oh, man!
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
I thought that the Mask had quit the business. This guy, he's just a copycat using the name, a phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashino. He's 29 and weighing on larceny charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy's the real Mask 2. The cause of death appears to be a loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death.
It's the murder weapon?
A mortal weapon.
Is it? Make sure.
Is it?
Is it?
Really?
So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. It's rather sweeping sword. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's still Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon.
Hey, dude.
I only called it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns into a real fight.
Don't mind him, Garrison. It's pluminated. That's all I got to say. You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. You don't know if this sword is the Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is proving him innocent.
Thanks for the hearts. Samurai sword data jotted down in my organizer, weapon that used on stage. It's thought to be what killed the Mask too.
The Steel Samurai Daddy.
Anything else we need to investigate on him?
Look at straight up.
There is not a single shred of fashion sense in Damascus' costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it. You two don't know? You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. It's being sold? Since when? Since around New Year's, the streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out, the mask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe this idiot was dressing this idiotic clothing to act idiot.
Yeah, to act idiotly. To act idiotly. Yep, okay.
We got your points about 3 idiotlies back, friends.
Idiotly. Add that to the dictionary.
What is he holding?
It looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It would appear that directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the primitive statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is the person that requested the death of the primitive statue?
The mask is 2 notes that are jotted down in my organizer request for the death of the primitive statue with a map to where the statue is. I can't read tonight. Or I can't see it.
You can't see?
I can see it.
You can't see?
Is that all?
Yep.
What's this cloth?
Oh, yeah, that.
I suppose this was the wrapping cloth the mask too used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was out to steal. That's all?
Yeah. You take the leg. You take the leg.
I think Larry?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's good, Larry? Dap me up. Dap me up, my boy.
Don't do your
Gather it. No. She hate y'all, she hate. Okay, anyway. Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I've got to ask you too.
Yeah, Larry made an appearance tonight, Garrison. I was surprised to see him myself.
What is it?
It's like both you and him. How is it that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? And Francie, what about that promise you made to me?
Promise? What promise?
The one where you said you would model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. Yow!
I made no such promise.
Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the boss. One needs to look no farther than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
The Steel Samurai.
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Luis Dunham now?
That's Dunham! Louise Dunham! Get that straight in your head, Edgy! Wow!
Now I remember, you're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist.
No, you got it all wrong! I gave up on that whole Luis business. Besides, when Benjalina left me in my heart in pieces, that's when Mindy walked into my life. She's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way. And I figured I could... Oh, okay. And I figured I could through the Steel Samurai outfit.
Your inane flattery makes less and less sense each time we meet.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as the Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess.
You got it! I knew you'd know what I meant, Edgy.
Not really. It's not so much as I understood, but a simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry. You're always chasing somebody.
Time of murder. Francesca is not playing, so iconic. She always whipping somebody too, Garrison. You gonna whip her some Larry, though.
Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything you did tonight.
Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too!
Nonsense.
I don't believe you had the mental accuracy needed to plan and execute the I had a brain moment, Larry. Larry, don't forget that, okay? However, we are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. For past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Edgy! How can you be so mean? Stabbing me with your words like that!
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know.
Okay, I get it. Just stop Francie from whipping me from behind! So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me exactly what you did, Larry.
Nope, not yet, Edgy. I'll take more than that to loosen my lips. A lot more!
Confess now!
Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that wintry custom in the legendary hero.
Legendary?
Hero?
Santa Claus!
Santa?
Claus.
I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. But when I got there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
What kind of stuff? Smoke from chimney. Smoke was pouring out of the chimney when Larry thought to climb down it. He said Santa Claus in the middle of March?
Yeah. And?
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Of course I know! I did graduate from junior high, you know!
And you should also understand this. If Santa was real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
Ah!
Can't it? No. Okay. It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as prime suspect in this murder.
Come on, man! What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the eyes of March. What is that word, Andrew? What kind of trick? Who says that? Anyway.
That's a saying.
That's not a saying. Who says odds of March? Anyway. Let's start with the fact that it will be the odds of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit.
No! Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court.
Murder weapon.
Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as the murder weapon.
Oh, that? Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know.
Yes, apparently you did.
And well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Shocked!
We'll say it again.
We should. Say it proudly. Say we should.
You forgot to take something that big with you? Who would believe such a tale?
No, you skipped the line. We should. Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry.
Edgy, you believe me? I just knew that our friendship is something special.
Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way clears his name. Which means that we'll have to prove his innocence from a different angle.
Don't a prosecutor's bag.
Larry always messing up.
Yep.
Okay, now what? Agent Lane?
What's up? What's up?
It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
I can't say that I see anything unusual about it. The person shaking hands with the steel samurai in this picture is Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before this murder.
The steel samurai must be very popular. They're even using the national treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand what exactly is so great about Top Knot there.
Clearly there's a depth to this show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Garrett said, good luck on solving the mystery, you two. It's always entertaining to watch. I'll be going to bed now, but I'm so happy I got to watch tonight. See you later, Garrison. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costume actors? Photo with Steel Samurai jotted down in my organizer, taken in front of Ablaze statue before murder. Do we talk to any investigators? What about this man right here?
You want to talk to him? Like,
Do we need to?
What's good, home? What's good?
No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessary Shifu! Shifu!
Is that a...
Really good. Really?
Is that a fact? No matter how good he is bound to overlook something.
You insult our Shifu!
I can't talk.
Oh, and how exactly would you punish us? I said punish us. How exactly will you punish us?
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation.
Vindictive much?
Lane?
Shifu!
We already talked to him then.
No. Oh. Shifu.
You did some investigating over in the Ablaze embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Lang Z says, a wolf who aims to hunt for two rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after two hares will catch neither.
A real wolf can catch both.
I see. So what you are trying to say... Well, okay. I see. So what are you trying to say, seeing as how I am currently handling two cases?
Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Maybe look at the wall. This is a pretty wall, bro. This looks good right here. The counterpart to the Ablaze butterfly is the alabastine flower.
The butterfly and flower, they're both lovely things. But can we interpret this to mean that Ablaze provides honey to Baba?
Francisca, can't you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment?
Very well then, let's hear what sort of profound comment you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How is that, Miss Von Karma?
The explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Francisca, Why can't you just admit I had something there?
Statue.
Where we going?
There was the exact same statue sitting in the Ablaze office we examined.
It's the primitive statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Cadopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabaster and Babal claim to have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have.
Alabaster Primadux statue data jotted down in my organizer. I hate they had them two words together. Data jotted.
Data jotted.
Both countries claim to own the real one. National treasure. Only ambassador and secretary can touch. Whatever it is. Look.
I was the big milk and granny, man.
Do we deduce?
You can.
Is it connected to anything?
Actually, it is. We just got a photo, remember?
Oh.
Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma.
The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that top-notch hand?
That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in the photo is facing a different way.
You're right.
This statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or a secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched this statue around the time of the crime.
Alabaster Primadux statue data updated in my organizer. Both countries claim to have the real one. National treasure. Signs it was moved during murder.
That confused me so much when I was playing the game. Because I thought they just took the photo from the side. I didn't realize they took the photo like at this angle, but it was moved. And that did not translate. So it took me 50 years trying to figure out what was wrong with the statue.
I've noticed that. It was turned the other way around.
The photo from like over here, like where Shifu and Lang was. But no, apparently it was turned around. That is not obvious at all. Okay.
Yes, it was.
No, if it was like,
If you look at the back of...
if the photo, the statue, they should have made it so like it was like completely turned around or something like that. So you could like, oh, something wrong here. Like, look at, okay. Go back to the photo. Yo, go back to the photo.
See, look at the
No,
knife
I thought.
and the picture.
No, I thought they took this stupid thing from the side. Okay, this is a mistranslation on their part.
But the statue, you have to watch the statue. Oh my god.
Who would notice that? Anyway.
50 years, huh?
There are some weapons on display on this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts to the Ablaze knives. Which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin. I won't rest, cause I'm not tired. Knives adorned with flowers on display here. I suspect that these are the we already read this. Yeah. The blades of these knives should match the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and handle, fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
And this means that an alabaster knife did find its way into the ball. But how? Look at the samurai spear, it's so cool.
This dude.
Yeah, he looks like the best.
Can't. Look at what?
You like the ambassador
I know. I said, what you say? Look at.
of the spear.
It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear.
Isn't it awesome? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. When you hold it, you just want to live life like BAM!
You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although, it's just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears, aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight to your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced this spear is up to the task.
What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell you the studio to make you one, okay? But this one's mine!
Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about this spear.
What evidence?
What evidence? What evidence do I have in my little organizer?
Probably the dude's higher up.
Up here? Let me see.
Wait, we got some earlier from the Steel Samurai that Edgeworth was very proud of until recently.
This autograph.
To Mr. Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Date, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. Larry, about this spear.
Oh, are you feeling it? BAM!
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me, or is this spear a bit? Bit.
Really good.
What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo!
I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at this witch you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape.
Why you say daddy on the autograph?
Steel Samurai Date. What do you have to say to that?
I'm sorry! When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And BAM! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable! This is an embassy.
But I've always been like that, ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man!
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was some field trip, and I began a shadow fight with myself.
Not that! I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that! It's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything.
That's not what I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Angie, you're so naive.
Where did that come from?
Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything, and it would bend.
Is that so?
I'll
tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that was part of your personality is cute.
I see. Your friendship truly is something special, Miles Edgeworth.
Ugh, that's not friendship. It's utter humiliation.
Samurai spear that I jotted down in my organizer. Weapon that's used on stage. Larry hit it against the wall and it bent. It's hollow.
Look at the buttons.
What is this plant supposed to be?
Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be in the likeness? What? Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
It's the Great Deku Tree.
Yep, that's the Great Deku Tree.
Mouse Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that.
Look at this.
Nah. Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here.
Alright, back out of these. And look at the table.
It's over here. This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today. Oh, wait a second.
Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
Maybe the fireplace.
Did we already look at that?
Oh, wait, you did. Maybe his plants.
Mask the mask in a way. Where the plants at?
Right.
Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name.
Mouse Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day.
Passion flowers that are jotted down in my organizer so that I may remember this name. Two large flowers in bloom. The vines are supported by stakes and are still growing.
I guess that about wraps up my investigation. That's...
Yo! Pink Princess! How you feeling? Still feeling Neil?
You have to voice her.
You think the Pink Princess can be?
And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastion Embassy a visit. I believe I may need to speak with her as well. Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Miss Pink Princess, if you would please answer...
They got old bag, goodness.
These are two people he do not want to see.
Hey, this must be what they call fate.
How could this happen 2 days in a row?
What? What? Aren't you Miss Oldback?
Why are you so surprised?
So you're the one they got to play the Steel Samurai? It's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry?
Why, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know? That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous.
No!
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. But it was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep. So I came over to complain. So I imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me. I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo. You misjudged him? I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know?
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
But it looks like the winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, edgy poo. I'll chase you forever. To the end of the earth. Isn't that just peachy?
This is one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye.
Pink Princess. That's so funny.
Now then, what are you doing here? I thought you were working at Gateswater Land as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday!
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blues, actually. They called you? Apparently, the girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. It happened so suddenly, so they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people and staff at that studio?
Oh, really? I really couldn't say no, so here I am, playing the role of the heroine. Whatever. Instead of that Mindy girl, I mean. You maybe should have. But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her. She's going to have a terrible... there she go.
They go, oh man. Did you go?
Yeah, I can read it.
No, you read it.
Because I tell you, they're really just a bunch of simpletons. You're a rather lively old lady.
So basically, you received a stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see it, I've got it right here. Look. It appears that she is telling the truth. Stand-in request data jotted down in my organizer. Request for Mrs. O'Bag to stand in for Mindy, the Pink Princess actress who fell ill. I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But Ben Phoenix has his problems too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under the door to my room. Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look at what it says. Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving knight. How absolutely revolting. I mean, you think he could get my name, right? There's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
But now that you're here, Edgy Poo, I feel 100% safe.
What do I factor into this?
You bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Pooh, stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get. Letter from a stalker. Data jotted down in my organizer. For Miss Oldbag, he has mistake from bad penmanship. Penmanship. Time for murder.
Time for murder.
Yep, no.
What they say?
Time of the murder.
Whatever.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime?
What?
After the show was over, I had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm. Used the fireplace at the time of the crime. Miss Oldbag was warming her hip in the room next door. Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours. Is that right? Oh, Ancient Pooh, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
If you could please not cling on to my personage!
In any case, I take it then that you failed to show up at the Ambassador Alba's speech. Oh, that. No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hip started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Oh, you just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
Prosecutor Von Karma! I brought the police dog as you requested, sir!
Good work. You may leave now, officer.
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatagarasu.
Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too.
I'm quitting it.
Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
Must the police dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think his name is Missile.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front of and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve the case for us, you know.
That's the case he used. That's the dog he used in Turnabout Goodbyes, is it?
Was it a dog in there? I forgot.
Remember he had gave Phoenix that dog so he can.
Probably so.
Wait, no, he was one of the options. He used the wrong option. You need to use the male detector.
Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh no, he can't eat that. Ugh. Oh no.
Good dog. You really are quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know. Now, what do we have here? What is this? It looks like a small hot dog, but...
Right, Francisca. Isn't that an official samurai dog?
No, bad Missile. He ate it. I wonder if it's all right for him to eat that.
It's just a meat substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine.
There's quite a bit of information you gathered there in a single quick glance.
We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
Look, it looks like the snack wasn't all Missile found.
Oh, and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
I somehow doubt.
Really do.
Okay, I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said shirt about it.
Lady's undershirt data jotted down in my organizer found in office fireplace. There's only one person here who would own such a shirt.
Okay, bad. I know you wore this.
Look, I was thinking about Larry.
You Larry?
Who is the old bag?
Yup. You skipped the attorney's badge.
Really?
If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
Oh, Etchy Poo, what is the meaning of this? Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask. I would have gladly given it as... Hold on. I would have gladly given you as many as you like.
Thanks, but no thanks. This shirt was found here at this crime scene.
What?
Come now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
I know nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
What?
Oh, I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know. Wearing that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I get fingered as a suspect. You are too cruel, Auntie Pooh.
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am. Oh, if I had been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm as and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. But I can't help it. Will you marry me? Honestly, men these days.
Well... I don't believe she is fibbing about her actions. So I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. And somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one.
Undershirt from next door. The undershirt was found in the office fireplace, but how did it get there?
I assume the samurai dog was also yours.
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see it through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues. But I suppose I should ask her for more details.
Samurai dog.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime? After the show was over, I've had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bed hip warm. Well, did we already read this? Well, a murder occurred in a room right next to yours. Yeah.
Hold it!
Yeah, we already read this. Her hips started acting up.
Her hips started acting up, that old hip. Samurai dog, you clicked the pink princess. The samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course. I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
If you could just stick to what I asked you.
Angie, are you and Miss Oldbag?
No!
You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy. A present?
The studio bigwigs basically tell us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all up into a push cart just to move them all. Those studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves, right, Angie?
So did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Hey, Angie, don't just ignore me and my question. Aren't you going to stick up for me?
Oh, about that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room because of my bad health, you know? And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor. I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show? Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me?
Oh, I tried one and I thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, their taste was probably for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen of so boxes. She greedy. As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me. Samurai dogs forced unto me.
He just said jot it down.
Present for embassy staff. Miss Oldbag took and ate a few from the dressing room. Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers. Oops, I didn't mean to push that.
Let's talk about the Pink Princess again from the top. You probably could.
We already seen all this.
Yeah.
The letter from the stalker and everything. How did I push that button?
You feel like going on for longer?
Now we could. This is the halfway point.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we could end it there. We've been on here for an hour there and 36 minutes, so yeah, this is a good point to start. We'll continue it later. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching and with these shenanigans tonight with us. It was a funny episode.
I'm just going to like this pace, but as we play this game, I'm starting to like it more because like when I was playing it, I was getting frustrated, but like just seeing it, I'm actually starting to like it.
He needed me to play it with him, y'all, so I guess. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I guess I'll let you all go for tonight. All right, we had Dave in the chat, Kelsey, Deity, Primordial Slayers.
Which is just
that was Kelsey. I mean, DLT. And Garrison, Game Queen 8 and 1. I appreciate you all for chatting. Everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you all for watching. And yeah, if you're watching, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you don't mind hitting the like button for me, I'd appreciate that as well. I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care.